The cold night in the heart of a dark city, a young homeless boy named Liam sat under a broken streetlight. He had nothing but an old blanket and half a piece of bread. The winter wind bit through his thin clothes and his stomach growled softly. People walked by without looking, as if he was invisible. But Liam still smiled, watching the stars, pretending each one was a home. That night, something strange happened. A sound came from the alley, a soft hum like air trembling. He looked up and saw a flash of blue light behind the trash cans. Cautiously, he crawled closer, and what he saw made him freeze. It was a creature, not human, not from this world. Its skin glowed faintly silver, and it was bleeding from its chest. Liam didn't know what to do, but he knew one thing. It was dying, the blanket. The alien looked at Liam with strange, glowing eyes full of pain and fear. Its voice was soft, like wind over water, speaking a language he couldn't understand. But Liam didn't need words. He saw how cold the creature was. Trembling on the dirty ground, without thinking twice, he pulled off his only blanket and covered the alien. The alien's hand touched his, warm for a second. Then its eyes dimmed, and its breathing slowed. "Please," Liam whispered. "Stay alive." He tried to give it his bread, but the alien didn't move. Hours passed, and the boy stayed beside it, fighting sleep. But before dawn, a bright light flashed again and the alien vanished. Only the blanket was left behind, folded neatly, clean and warm. Liam stared, heart pounding, not knowing if he had dreamed it all. The sky burns. The next day, the city woke up to chaos. People pointed at the sky. Something massive was moving through the clouds. Military helicopters rushed past, their rotors slicing the air. Liam, still clutching the blanket, stood on the corner watching. From the clouds came glowing ships, hundreds of them, silent but terrifying. The crowd screamed, running in every direction. But the ships didn't attack. They formed a circle above the city and hovered there. Shining with blue light, Liam felt the blanket in his hands grow warm. Almost alive, a deep voice filled the air, speaking from everywhere and nowhere. "To the human who showed mercy, we are in your debt." People stopped running, staring at the sky in shock. No one understood what it meant. But Liam did. His hands trembled, tears filling his eyes. The visit that night, when the streets emptied and soldiers guarded the skies, a small ship descended quietly near the same alley. Liam approached slowly, clutching his blanket tight. A tall figure stepped out, armored, glowing faintly blue, eyes like stars. "You are Liam," the being said in clear English, its voice deep and kind. Liam nodded, unable to speak. "We are the Varnai," it continued. "Our brother crashed here. He was lost, and you gave him comfort." Liam didn't know what to say. The warrior knelt and placed a glowing crystal in his hands. "This is a symbol of honor," the alien said. "You are now a friend of the Varnai." Light filled the alley for a second, wrapping around Liam like fireflies. Then the ship vanished, leaving him alone again. But not cold anymore. The gift the next morning. Liam woke up to find the crystal glowing softly. When he touched it, it showed images, worlds of light, cities floating in the sky, creatures of beauty and power, it whispered to him, teaching him words he didn't know. That night, he looked at the stars again, but they didn't seem so far anymore. The next few days, strange things started to happen. Food appeared beside him when he was hungry. The blanket never got dirty again, and when he wrapped himself in it, he felt safe. People who used to ignore him began to notice. A woman offered him a job, another gave him shoes. It was like the world had shifted a little in his favor. But the best part was knowing. Someone out there remembered him. The return 1 week later, the ships came back this time. They didn't stay in the sky. They landed outside the city. Reporters, soldiers, and scientists gathered in fear and wonder. From the lead ship, hundreds of armored aliens stepped out. The ground shook as they marched toward the city square. People hid, expecting war, but instead, the Varnai leader spoke again. "We come not for battle, but for honor," he said. "One among you showed mercy when none else did." He raised his hand, and beams of light formed an image. Liam, the homeless boy with his blanket. Gasps filled the crowd and cameras flashed. The leader pointed toward Liam, who stood frozen nearby. For this act, humanity is no longer unknown to us. You are our allies. The sky echoed with 1,000 alien voices chanting his name. The promise, the world changed after that day. Liam was no longer a forgotten boy. He lived among the stars for a time, learning from the Varnai. He helped build bridges between their world and Earth. But he never forgot that cold night, the night he gave everything he had. Years later, when people asked him what started it all, he smiled and said softly, "It was just a blanket." And somewhere, far above, the Varnai still watched, waiting, protecting, remembering the kindness of one small boy.